Hello, I'm Alice Giles, and welcome to this course on Claude Debussy's Clair de Lune, which means moonlight. Originally written for piano, it was the third movement in his Suite Bergamasque. A Bergamasque is actually a Renaissance dance from the area of Bergamo. Bergamo is also another name for Harlequin, from the Commedia dell'arte, which very much inspired Debussy as kind of a surrealist, dreamlike world we enter into. And this is the main thing that can inspire us to enter into a kind of imaginary or allegorical world. And I think it's important to inform your interpretation from this concept rather than from the idea of a cosmetic prettiness. Often this work is interpreted to sound smooth and slow and kind of evened over, and it needs to have more creative energy in it. And in Debussy, a piano has an incredible number of colours in it that we need to think about and choose from. So especially in the lower dynamics, this is where we need to show subtle changes of colour, and especially in our thumb, because the melody is in the thumb in a lot of cases. The marking in the score, in the piano score, is andante tre espressive. Salzedo has calm espressivo. So I think he's interpreting the idea of the fact that it is calm. But before I start, I'm going to think about what kind of colour I might like. For me, this whole opening section is the white, the cool silvery moon. I've always imagined it's the light of the moon on the ocean. I don't know why, but this has been my kind of inspiration, kind of distant and mysterious, and the white light of the moon. So for that, I might decide to use a colour that even with my fingers is very clear. So if we think of the opening thirds, I'll be curling my fingers to get that clear sound. Even though I'm playing with second finger, not thumb, on the top, I would choose probably that because it'll give a clear, simple, pure kind of sound. Now we come to the next section, and it has tempo rubato in the original piano score. Still pianissimo. We come to a different kind of colour, which is more freely flowing, and I like to introduce my fingers sort of flat in feeling. So I can go in and out of those chords without them sounding notey. So I would practice. And I'm aiming for the gap in between the strings. And I'm not thinking of plucking the strings, I'm thinking of closing my fingers as I use my wrist out sideways. So quite a different way of thinking about what it takes to play will create a different colour. It's sort of shimmery. That's how I hear the sound up here in this register using that technique.